I don't even know where to start.
She agrees.
Absolutely not. As in, let me ask, what reason do men have not to give them? Kwanza, considering there's a motherhood penalty. I've gotten children. I need to raise children because men are here being catered for unpaid labor.
Children, as in, you really want to have that debate that women pay the highest prices first children are concerned?
No, I was talking about motherhood penalty. That is something that happens.
A penalty?
Yes.
Please explain before I respond.
First of all, tuanze. Wewe ukikuja tu hapa na mtoi leo, every person you'll be like, oh my God, he's such a good dad. Kila mtu mimi ningekuja hapa na mtoto angesema sasa kwa nini akupeleka, kwa nini ana daycare, huo mtoto alienda wapi, kwa nini amekuja na mtoto kwa studio ndio mtoto ameanza kulia. Wewe ungekuja hapa na mtoi, I'm telling you 100% and audience can agree. Ungekuwa na watu 10 volunteers hapo wako kushikia mtoto, oh my God, you're a dad, oh my God, let us hold that. Oh my, he's such a wonderful man, he's doing such a superb job. Wewe sahi tu ukikuja na mtoto sahi hii crowd ya kila mtu apange ku upload best daddy of the year. Mimi ningekuja na the same baby, kila mtu angesema mama na plans ajukuli angeacha huo mtoto, kwa nini amekuja na mtoto, kwa nini mama kwanza anatesa maid.
That only happens kama mtu yeye amehanguka na speaker, mtu yeye ametulia.
I mati tuende nawe tu say kwa mall, mtoto wako anze kulia na mimi wangu anze kulia, see the reaction like this. That's motherhood penalty, but that's a story for another day, right? Anyway,
before uendelee, pia kuna men penalty yenye ulikuwa umeexplain ya if someone
motherhood premium. The fact that you can just walk in here and everybody will applaud you as dad of the year, or the fact that men say they're babysitting their own children. Imagine boy alienda chama ameniacha na watoto, I'm babysitting. Babysitting whose children? Your own children. Now they become somebody you're babysitting, because babysitting is an activity where you pay me to take care of your children. But anyway, atuko huko mimi niko tu bado kwa unpaid labor. The fact that this man can come from work, go home, have a beer and watch football. My God, must be nice to be a man. I want to be one in the next life. Because imagine the only expectation I have is to take beer and watch. Food itakuwa imepikwa, food itakuwa imepikwa, nguo zako zitakuwa zimepaswa. Yani tu wewe ni kuingia kwa hiyo hauna kuvuru. When you kuvuruga. See mimi?
No, but it's true. Women hate watching men having fun. As in, I can say this, that some women are allergic to watching men having a good time.
But why should men have a good time? We should all, if we are all not, nobody should have a good time. Because why should you have a good time? Why should you be watching football? Because mimi nikaitu pale kwa kitchen, nikupikie daddy. Oh my God, baby, you've come home from work, you've been searching for us. Oh my God. So nikuweke food hapo. What is your role in all this?
Si tuliambo hivyo ndio wadigo ufanya. As in, they know. Tuliambo, okay, how do you expect to keep a marriage? Let's say in the context of you want a marriage, yet kuna someone who can take care of your man like that.
Siende tu akatikiwekea huko, kwani kuna mtu.
Na see that what happens.
Sasa the point is, una come home, mimi nimetoka job, pia umetoka job. Tumechoka. Mimi kwanza nimeshautiwa na bosi yangu, nimeingia kwa nyumba. Dad, you may come home. You're feeling all sorts of, everything. Kwanza ufike utolewe koti, I have to come back as a man. Nitolewe koti, niambiwe, karibu, nikuweke Arsenal. I mean, before they lost. I mean, no, sorry. Right, nikuweke TV. Kwanza niambie watoto wanyama. So that's what you all want, because men should be having fun. Nitoe watoto kwa sitting room, ni make sure kuna toys, ndio ukae pale uinue miguu, watch TV, nikuulize baby, kataska baridi ama kataska light, si ndio? Yeah, have to come back as a man. Hey, your life ina bamba. Mimi I'm expected by society. Nizae. Sawa? Nizae.
Kwani unazaa every month?
Nimesema nizae. It doesn't mean nitakuwa nikizaa. Nizae, nirudi fiti vile ulinipata. Jumanze kuzaa imanishi sasa nijiachilie, according to men, kujiachilia. Ni come home, tumetoka job. Let's say equal things. Sisi wote ni graduate, ni come job, ni come home, nikupikie, jutakangi kukula chakula za demu wa job, unatakanga kula chakula za wife. Ni make sure hujapata kelele, because men should have fun.
Amnanga noma chali akikula nini demu wa job, chakula za demu wa job.
Kama mimi nakula hiyo food, mbona wewe usikule? After all tunaendanga kwa mama wa kibanda na unakula food yake na unanga noma. So kwa nini ukikam home uko na noma na food ya demo job?
Na sawa.
Exactly. So come home, mimi nikumekia sure that umekula, you are okay, you're watching your best game. You make sure everything in the house, unpaid labor. Unpaid, not being discussed here. Alafu uende ulale, nikuje, nivae lingerie, because nisipovaa lingerie ama nikuje, ni make sure nimeoga, nimeingia hapo hivyo na tumechapa, tumefanya what we need to do. All these things by one person. Lakini wewe ulikuja ukakaa kwa
kuna kitu umesema mara mbili hapa, umesema unpaid labor. So assuming a husband and a wife walikuwa na deal ya, wewe ni wife yangu, but nikitaka ufanye kitu, instead of paying someone else to do it, can I pay you to do it?
Yeah, you should. Why not?
Unikande miguu ni how much, ukinipigia pasi ni how much?
Why not? Wacha nikuulize hizo vitu sasa ile ulikuwa, wacha nikuulize, when you are single so ulikuwa unalipa mtu kufanya. All I'm saying is there should be proper division of labor. If I come home, why can't we divide the roles that we do? That's all I'm asking. I'm not saying you should pay. I'm saying it's unpaid because there is no equivalent to the labor that women do in their homes, which men don't pick up on. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, you should not be looking at your children and saying I'm babysitting my children. Wife amelemewa manzea kwa kitchen. Na mimi niko tu hapa hivi na watch ball. Like what the hell? That's all I'm saying. There is no proper division of labor in the homes. But we don't look at this. So when somebody wakes up and says I'm leaving, amechoka.
Sawa. Jacob, when you look at it from the perspective of a man and a wife working na wanarudi home at the same time, expecting the wife to do ABCD, your argument inaweza kuwa that's expecting too much. True or false?
Yeah, what she's saying is true actually, and that's why we also tell guys that equal partnership cannot work. And you know, if you talk to any young lady even here, you ask them what do they want, they'll tell you I want a man who can be my partner. Women don't want men who can be equal partners, okay? And that is why she will feel very resentful if she came home and you're putting your seats, your foot up and you're watching the TV. Na pia ametoka job. So it's very important for you as a man to establish yourself first before you get married, so that now the lady fits into your frame. But if she feels that she's pulling as much weight as you are, then she's not going to feel that maybe you need to enjoy certain liberties or become the leader in that particular home. So that is very important, and it's something that actually men need to be aware about. People talk about these things very lightly, but they actually apply. And of course, right now, with the situations where you can hire a house help, I don't think what she's saying will be obtaining, unless maybe in the USA, for example, it's very expensive to hire help. But here in Kenya, you can actually hire help. If you guys feel you are very tired from work, you can pay for the assistance. But it's important that as a man, you take certain key roles. Just like even in the animal kingdom, when it comes to the big game like maybe elephants or giraffes and so on, then it's the lion actually that actually leads in such causes. But when it comes to the smaller ones, then the lionesses can do that. So as a man, for you to be respected in your home, just a minute, let me finish. For you to be respected, you must actually take up that burden of responsibility. You cannot expect that you take equal share and then you're enjoying yourself or you're enjoying certain liberties. Otherwise, you're going to have a lot of frustration from the lady.
Did you know that it is lionesses that hunt? Did you know? Like, it's lionesses that hunt. It's not lions. It's actually lionesses that hunt and bring food. And the men of the lions also eat the most tender parts of the hunt.
I gave specific examples. I gave specific examples. Even right now, lionesses can actually hunt.
No.
But anytime you go to, you can see this on YouTube, the hyenas can always come and pick their food. So but they cannot do that from a lion.
This could be a question that has answered itself. The lionesses hunt.
They hunt because they have children.
And it's the male lions who eat the tender parts of the heart, you see. Sindio? See, that's what nature intended.
Exactly.
Then.
That's the
point.
Are
these lionesses feminists? No. As in, Atuwezi sema, sorry, that's on a light note, but atuwezi sema kama in the animal kingdom, the way they live, then basi what makes us special as human beings? See, we are also just animals.
Actually, this is what makes the difference, if you think about it. The lionesses hunt for their kids. The men live by themselves. Let us be clear.
Or they just come to make children.
They come to mate and then they leave.
But lionesses are single mothers.
Exactly. And what is wrong with that? They're able to take care of...
The lions are always moving a pride, and a pride has lions and lionesses.
No, actually. There is a dominant lion, the one that comes.
No, let's not talk about diamond.
That lionesses actually are the ones that
tuachane na diamond. So, but can we, as in, is there basi, then it means, kwa the family structure ya kitambo, then it means there's something wrong with male domination, ama patriarchy, from your perspective.
Yeah. First of all, if I am empowered, there's something that Jacob keeps on alluding to. He keeps on talking about leadership. I don't know what leadership this is, but he keeps on saying for men to be leaders, for men to be respected, for men to perform and all these things. But the word that he's kept on alluding to is leadership. Like leadership can only come from men. That's what he's been saying all along. Like leadership, like a man has to be a certain way. He's even said men have to be in frames. So you can frame a picture, but you know, this framework and all of these things. So I'm asking, why is it that you particularly think that leadership comes from men? Which it doesn't. Anybody can be a leader. Because what is a leader anyway? Maybe you should tell us what a leader is.
That's a good question. Of course, this is something that has been addressed from the society. It is not something that has been addressed directly, but we know that if you are a Christian, you know who is supposed to be the leader. That one is said in the Bible.
Just say leader.
If you are not a Christian, then you also know. A woman wants a man who can lead him. That's why she chooses a man who is taller than her, a man who earns more than her, a man who is intelligent and confident. Otherwise, she wouldn't tell you that I don't like short men and so on. It's because innately, the woman wants a man who she can trust and who she can follow. That's why they want those kinds of attributes in a man.
So Jacob, we question. So short men don't get wives. Ama, what are you saying?
Jacob, I think I also wanted to say something about that. Please, this is the third time you talked about tall men. Please, let's respect short people. As in, yes, for argument's sake.
As in, if I have a short husband, so I can put him on top of the fridge and then he becomes a tall man.
Of course you can. This is just
even the short man is taller than someone.
Interview any of these ladies here, they'll tell you they want a man who is taller than them. That is just.
I can 100% say you're talking on behalf of women. You're not a woman, so you do not know what women want.
Okay, you see now
women want different things, and they are not any of those things.
That is true.
I can tell you for a fact that women want men who are kind.
Of course.
That is a very important virtue, because you want a man
who are kind, but the most kind-hearted people ndio wanaonanga moto kwa relationship.
Hiyo sasa sijui hiyo nayo ni statistic gani, but I'm saying if you are a normal human being, you want somebody who is kind. Before tuanze kwenda kuangalia kama ni mrefu ni mfupi, because I have seen very many short men who have wives who are even taller than them, and most of them look like they are happy.
Yeah. But you see, the exception does not disprove the norm.
But in Kenya, most men are short. So
No.
I know as somebody who's 5'8".
And even if men are short, that doesn't disprove the fact that what women want is different.
No, Jacob, don't blow it, maze. Short men for the first time, umepata mtu anawatetea. Mbona unafikiria
I'm actually natetea wanaume.
Wachana na short men.
All men, but utetei short men. Even short men should be part of the men that you are advocating for.
That is a thing actually.
So